Welcome to Wheelock's Latin, Chapter 5. In this chapter, we'll learn about the future tense and the imperfect tense. Let's start with the future tense. Using our sample verbs from the first conjugation, laudo, laudara, laudavi, laudatum, and from the second conjugation, moneo, monera, monui, monetum, let's look at how to form the future tense. You take the stem, which includes the theme vowel, either a long A or a long E, plus an infix, bo, bit, and bu, plus a personal ending. Infix, unlike a prefix which goes before a word or a suffix which goes after a word, an infix goes in the middle. Our stem for laudo, laudara is lauda. Our stem for moneo, monera is monet. For our first conjugation, laudo, laudara, let's take the stem plus bo, bi, bu, plus the personal endings. The first singular just uses the o. For the second singular through the third plural, we add s, t, mus, tis, nt, to give us laudabo, laudabis, laudabit, laudabimus, laudabitus, laudabunt. These mean I will praise, you will praise, he, she, it will praise, we will praise, you all will praise, and they will praise. For the second conjugation, moneo, we get monebo, monebis, monebit, monebimus, monebitus, monebunt. Now let's look at the imperfect tense. Imperfect means incomplete. It comes from the Latin word perficio, perficere, perfaci, perfectum. Without the negative im at the beginning, perficio, perficere means to do thoroughly or to complete. The perfect passive participle, perfectum, means having been completed, or simply a thing that has been completed is complete. Imperfectum is the opposite of that, so not complete. You use the imperfect for actions that are in progress, like was walking. Contrast that with the English simple past, I walked, which is a completed action. In Latin, we would use the perfect tense for a completed action. We will learn the perfect tense much later. So the imperfect tense, again, we're going to use our sample verbs from the first conjugation, laudo, laudara, and the second conjugation, moneo, monera. You take the stem, including the theme vowel, long A or long E, plus the infix ba, plus the personal endings. This time we'll use the M in the first singular instead of the O. So for our first conjugation, lauda plus ba plus mst mustisnt, to give us laudabam, laudabas, laudabat, laudabamus, laudabatis, and laudabant. The A of ba is long in the second singular, first plural, and second plural. You can translate the imperfect in 5 different ways. The most common by far is the progressive translation, I was praising. If the progressive translation doesn't make sense, you can try some of the more rare translations. I used to praise, which we call the habitual. I kept praising, which we call the iterative. You did many iterations of it. I began praising, which we call the coative or the ingressive. Both of these come from Latin words meaning to begin. Or I tried to praise, which we call the conative, which comes from a Latin word meaning to try, conor, conare, to try. But for now, let's stick with the most common translation of the progressive, which gives us I was praising, you were praising, he, she, it was praising, we were praising, you all were praising, or they were praising. In the second conjugation, monet plus the infix ba plus the endings gives us monebam, monebas, monebat, monebamus, monebatis, monebant. The last grammar topic of this chapter is the declension of adjectives that end in er. Our sample adjectives are liber, libera, and liberum. This means free. It gives us the English word liberal, which originally meant pertaining to a free man. So liberal arts were literally the skills of a freedman. It was what freed people went to school to study, which included philosophy, rhetoric, math, music, ancient Greek, and science. Very different from our modern definition of liberal arts, which seems to have come to mean humanities. It is not supposed to mean humanities, it's supposed to mean philosophy, rhetoric, math, music, science, etc. Our other sample noun, or other sample adjective is pulcher, pulchra, pulchrum, which means pretty. The first part of the dictionary entry is the masculine nominative singular adjective. The second part is the feminine nominative singular. And the third part is the neuter nominative singular. The masculine and the neuter decline like the second declension, and the feminine declines like the first declension. You'll notice for liber, libera, liberum, the stem is L-I-B-E-R. The E is always part of that stem. But for the other adjective, pulcher, pulchra, pulchrum, you'll see that the E is only present in the masculine nominative singular. The true stem is P-U-L-C-H-R. So to decline liber, you keep the ER in all forms. Liber, liberi, libero, liberum, etc. for the masculine, libera, liberi, liberi, liberam, etc. for the feminine. However, in pulcher, where the ER only remains in the masculine nominative singular, you use the true stem for the remaining cases and for the other two genders. So pulcher, pulchri, pulchro, pulchrum. In the feminine, pulchra, pulchri, pulchri, pulchram, etc. See you next time!